What up, guys? Welcome back to the vlog. I do apologize for the gaps in dates. This last weekend was pretty hectic and I was just kind of on the go. Just being completely transparent here, I did not hit my steps Friday or Saturday. So that brought my weekly step count average down to 9,000 instead of 10 where it's supposed to be. Little update on my weight. Throughout this last week, I have been noticing that my weight is starting to plateau. I'm coming in at 204 and some change. You know, coming back from Colorado, I was weighing in higher because I was eating out in Colorado and, you know, probably eating high sodium foods and retaining water or whatever. Now that I've been back, my body's kind of leveled out again. And once it leveled out, then I'm starting to see, okay, my weight's sort of dropping, but not as fast as I would like it to. I think I only lost about a pound this last week compared to my last lowest weigh-in. And so 1 pound is not bad. That's still a good rate of loss. Today's gonna be a pretty chill day. I worked on the Colorado video. Obviously at this point you're seeing this. You've already seen that video, but worked on that video a lot this morning. Now I'm headed to a haircut. When I get back, probably eat lunch and then trying to hit some steps and then hit the gym later. Hope you're enjoying these vlogs. Don't forget to subscribe to support the channel, help the algorithm, show your friends, whatever. Peace. All right, going on a walk. We actually never do this at this time, at least. It's like 1 p.m. Taking a little break from work to get our steps in, get some vitamin D. And that way, hopefully tonight, we won't have to walk as much and we can actually go to bed at a decent hour because we do have to be up early tomorrow for the gym. So, you know, every decision, it's like a domino effect. So plan your day early and stick to that plan and it should be pretty smooth sailing. Back from walking. Full disclosure, we've been back for a few hours now, but it was a good walk. Last I checked, I had 6,000 steps. Getting ready to go to the gym. Gonna take my pre-workout. I did kind of want to talk about caffeine and the usage of it, even as early as lunchtime or like 1 p.m. I'm no scientist. I'm not like Jeff Nippard or any of these other guys on YouTube that hit you with all these like research shows. You know, I do know that caffeine has a half-life, and so if you take it too late in the day, it could disrupt your sleep. So because of that, I bought a non-stim, aka non-caffeinated pre-workout, and it's pretty good. This has like all the citrulline and arginine for the pump and all that stuff. But yeah, just a little fun nugget of information for you. Back from the gym. It was a good workout, but I did want to talk about my energy levels. I'm not sure what it is. I got plenty of sleep. I, you know, for the most part, ate the same things, the same amount. I know we just cut calories, but I did my first set and then I could tell it felt heavier than last week. Now this isn't, you know, when this happens to you, I don't want you to feel discouraged or unmotivated, thinking like, oh my God, all my progress is in the toilet. That's not what's happening. Just some days are like this. I'll take the opportunity to say this is why I track my workouts, because there's gonna be days and weeks that you're not feeling it, and your workout log will help you stay accountable. Because you know, well, I did this amount of weight for these reps and these sets last week. I know I can do them today. I may not feel like it, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. So it was a good workout. I did, you know, I stuck to my plan, but we're here back at the house, obviously. We gotta eat. I have the majority of my steps already, so I'm pretty happy about that. And then that'll be it. Yo guys, good morning. It is 6:30 a.m., something like that. I'll put the timestamp on the video corner somewhere. I don't know if you noticed, but we are not at the gym right now. I made the executive decision to not work out this morning. I made this decision last night, so don't worry. I didn't like wake up at 5 and just say, nah, I'm not doing it. I got my steps at a decent time. I had my last shake, and you know, everything was right. But however, I was still going to sleep, like, you know, like me laying down in bed for the first time at 10:30. It's a little late, just a tad late for someone who's gonna wake up at 5 to go work out. And in the past I've done that, and it's just, you know, it's kind of disrupted my whole week almost, because then you know, today if I were to have gone and worked out, I would have been okay, but then at work I would have been tired. And then Wednesday, you just stack it on top, and then by Thursday I'm exhausted. So I just decided to wake up 30-40 minutes earlier today and get in some steps. I will work out tonight after work, which I don't typically enjoy. Usually I'm just tired and ready for the day to be over, but you know, we gotta do what we gotta do.
Good. All good. All good.
What up, guys? It is Wednesday, 6:30 in the morning, and I'm back here in my office walking, getting my steps in. Yesterday was nice because I woke up early and walked a ton, and so by the end of the day, when I got home, I already had 9,000 steps, which was incredible. So, you know, I'm hoping to do the same thing today. I'm gonna try and show you guys the same things as I did yesterday, and really what I'm trying to capitalize here is that it's all about consistency. You got to be able to pick a plan and stick to the plan. You got to give the plan time to work. It's gonna seem like I'm doing the same things over and over, and that's exactly what I'm doing. And so getting our steps in, getting our meals in, hitting our macros, all that's very important. What up, guys? Just got back from jiu-jitsu. Obviously, I didn't film anything at work for obvious reasons. You know, sensitive data, customer data, and all that stuff, information. I did want to at least record a little bit of me in jiu-jitsu, just like me and my gi or whatever, just to have proof that I did. But I forgot, so you just kind of have to take my word for it. I've already had my shakes for the day, my protein, and so this is my last meal. So after this, I should be good to get the remainder of my steps and then go to bed. Planning for a leg day tomorrow at 5 a.m. Fun. Coming in the kitchen, and what do I see? My beautiful wife here, but she did not have this thing in her hand. It was in the microwave, and so being the amazing husband that I am, I'm like, you know what? I'll take it out of the microwave. And when I did that, I'm like, oh, we're eating ice cream here now.
And brownies.
And brownies.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty good. One of us is on a cut. One of us is not. One of us wishes that they were not. That's me. But anyway, I wanted to document this because I thought it was pretty funny.
No regrets.
Yeah, it's tough to be the guy cutting and not being able to indulge, but we gotta keep the eye on the prize.